I went to see Season's Greetings by Alan Ayckbourn at the National Theatre yesterday by accident. I'd planned to go to Twelfth Night by a newly formed Another Way theatre company, but that was cancelled at short notice due to two of the actors being ill. Season's Greetings is certainly a hot ticket. I queued unsuccessfully for returns and ended up standing at the back of the Lyttelton circle with quite a few other people. Certainly lots of people seem to have booked ahead for this anticipated production, which has TV's Katherine, Tate and Marc Gatiss from the League of Gentlemen in the cast. The production, which is directed by Marianne Elliott, opened on the 8th of December and runs until March. The poster gives a good clue that this is no cheery, upbeat Christmas show. It's about four 30-something couples and a grumpy old uncle, and it's set in the 1980s. There are plenty of references to offstage children, but we never see them. As a former stage mum, I found myself longing for some kids to come on stage, if only to give a bit of relief from these deeply flawed, self-loathing, cynical characters nagging each other, the men with the kids ducking out of all their parental responsibilities, and one character with no kids spending hours trying to put on an entertainment for them. As with the piece of flat-pack furniture and bedroom farce, it's a collapsing piece of equipment that causes the biggest laugh of the evening, and Ray Smith's design serves the play very well. Probably the 2nd of January wasn't the best day to see this in a state of burnout from one's own festive entertaining, but even your own relatives are more idiosyncratic and entertaining than the long passages between laughs here. It made me think, thank goodness for social networking. Season's Greetings reminds us of the boredom we all endured at family gatherings before the days when we could retreat to the loo to check our Twitter or Facebook accounts. I'm quite fond of Alan Ayckbourn, my favourite recent production being not the excellent The Normal Conquest at the Old Vic or Sir Peter Hall's Bedroom Farce, but Chris Luscombe's production of A Small Family Business at Watford in 2007, which had a fantastic set designed by Janet Bird. David Troughton, who was excellent in Chris Luscombe's production of Alan Bennett's Enjoy, produces another finely judged performance that really comes across right to the back where I was standing. I had to check the programme to recognise Jenna Russell, who was a bit wasted in both senses of the word in the role of Phyllis. Her performance in my favourite show of 2010, Into the Woods at Regent's Park, was quite unforgettable. Into the Woods also featured Judi Dench's voice as the giant, and last night Dame Judy's bottom made an appearance. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. Oliver Crisp played the writer Clive, but without the scope for hilarity that he found in A Midsummer Night's Dream at the Kingston Rose. One of the highlights of our family TV Christmas viewing has been Catherine Tate's episode in the series Little Cracker on Sky One. And she wrote this and then directed it in 2 days and played her own mum. And it's really, really very funny. In Season's Greetings, she makes the most of the role of the hostess, Belinda, and is particularly funny flitting about in her nightwear on the pretext of having left the oven on in the kitchen. But in terms of material, I feel that she and Marc Gatiss could have come up with something much funnier and more insightful than this dated Ayckbourn play. I had a sense of the Emperor's New Clothes about the audience, that they wanted to find it hilarious and meaningful, but especially with the trite ending, it really doesn't impress. Standing as far from the stage as I was didn't help either. One of my New Year's resolutions is to get some nice house seats for things, which will certainly improve my enjoyment. So please do get in touch if you've got any to offer.